Better watch out now. She busting. Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed. And Eccentric is picking up on some player vibes. Is either you a player, Sag, or you learning somebody's player way. I don't think you care about somebody's player ways because you are the coach. I feel like you're the coach in this experience. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So, I say a prayer. I'll wrap. I got to say this particular one. Forgive our sins. I'll wrap. Forgive our sins and excesses. Establish our feet firmly and give us victory over the believers. Sword number 3, ayah number 147. What's up with your energy? Dig. What's the... Somebody's going to mistake your attitude for being a player, but you're really just being yourself. You are mirroring back somebody just saying, I'm just being myself. Somebody is going to be so enamored with you. I don't know if you're going to let them lock you down or not, but you and your elements. This gives me death of transformation. And as soon as I flipped the card of a bright destiny, it became a butterfly. You're in your element. And then what's the bottom? Tribe of a kindred. It's like whatever you're on, I'm on harder. The only reason why you know how to play so well is because I'm the mother. It's like Akasha in Queen of the Damned. She was the mother of all vampires. That's how she could just look at them and they just burn them alive. Because her blood is in them. They're her children. You take what I'm saying? That's how you are with somebody. Like, what the fuck? Like somebody... You got a flip side to you. I carry your heart. I carry it in mine. You have all the potential to be the most realist, loving, doting person. And I think that you are for the most part. My bad, Sag. The overall energy with that being said, 14, that's Sagittarius energy. And so is 10 with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wants to be there for you. But home is where the heart is. With that tribe of kindred, it's cold. It's fucking cold out there. You dig what I'm saying? It's cold out there where you left them or where they went. They went there, you left them right there. You let them go. Giving your heart permission to reveal to you the people, places, and activities that feel like home for you. You are in a phase of transition in your life. What I just said. Casting off that which is not true to your heart in favor of that which really feels like it belongs in your world. Sometimes the mind resists, thinking that if we let go too much, we'll be left with nothing. And that it's better to hold on even if something isn't right. This prevents you from being able to find your way home. So it's safe to trust your heart as it attracts into the world, into your world, that which is truly meant for you. Someone is writing love letters. You gotta realize the spiritual guidance when you see tribe of kindred in a reading is that there's a place where you do belong, and maybe you found it, or maybe you're still looking. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to find it, but what matters is that you believe you deserve a real home for your beautiful heart, and that you don't give up until you're there. And sometimes that means leaving what you had once hoped would be your home, perhaps more than once, until you find it in its truest, most meaningful and enduring way. So you're not about to play small. You know what you deserve. You know your place in life. You know your worth as a man or a woman. And you're not going to let nobody teach you how to play small. And that's what it is. You're standing 10 toes in what you say you're all about. And someone's challenging that about you. So somebody is no wonder they feel like you're a player. Because they can't take what they dish out. They may have been playing with you or came off a certain way that's always been convenient for them, which makes them look like a player, even if they don't think that's what they're doing. Okay, we'll play along for quote, right? So now it's like you in your element. 14 is temperance. See how that man is on her breast? And 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, tribe of a kindred. Somebody threw away their fortune. Or you may be feeling like in this trying time, your fortune is being threatened or taken from you. Or maybe somebody feels, I think y'all feel that way about each other. I just feel like y'all both feel the same way and don't realize it. The quest for intimate, soul deep belonging begins with you. That's how somebody feels about you. With learning to love and care for yourself and to feel at home within your own being. That's how somebody feel about you, as well as you feel that way about you. So when your heart is ready and the divine timing is right, because the key for it is divine timing has to be right. And that's what I think y'all having a time with, is the timing. It's like, what the fuck? How did all this happen at the worst time possible? You will attract and increase your soul tribe. Maybe one person at first, then another, and another. You know what I'm saying? And trusting that higher purpose of divine timing. Sometimes delays or breaking away from past connections are how we find out more of who we are and what we need. So trust that you are worthy of love and that you know how to love and make peace with the past and all your experiences. You know? For they helped you know yourself and become wiser. And you got to remember that your tribe is looking for you, just as you're looking for them. And will love you just like you love them. And be at peace, beautiful soul. For your soul tribe, your spirit family, your spiritual family, are a part of your divine destiny and you are a part of theirs. So why the fuck is my soul tribe across the fucking city somewhere, or across the world somewhere, or in somebody else's bed, on the fucking clock? They're anywhere else but where is my... Okay. All that what you said is true. This is Sag yelling at me now. I'm me eccentric. Okay? All that what you said is true, so why are they over there somewhere? So when I laid out these cards, right, the overall energy was the Eight of Cups. I was on the bottom. First card you got was Seven of Swords in reverse, which is exposure of the truth. The truth is being exposed. And then you got the Strength card. And then you got the Hierophant. And then you got the Eight of Swords. So what does that tell you? The Mystic. This has, on one hand, the Mystic is, you know how to be single, just like you know how to be in a partnership. You know how to be a coach, just like you know how to be a player. Just like you know how to be submissive, just like you know how to be loyal. Just like you know how to be dedicated, you know how to be committed. Okay? Somebody is learning that where the misguidance in their religion, they learn that from you. Okay? You know your religion, just like you know your supernatural abilities, like you know talent. And you know that all things are possible through the Most High God. This is somebody correcting their religion, their religious beliefs. The Seven of Swords in reverse, this is realizing what was tampered with or what was misguided. Sometimes people teach you particular parts of the religion for their own benefit, and you're learning the truth with strength. Because the flip side of strength is weakness and vile, unintegral. You dig? So Eight of Swords, somebody's been in their mind like, I know something's not right. Something has to give. Like, this doesn't make any sense. And they went inquiring and found out the truth. Tribe of a kindred. This motherfucker is my kindred. And I did something to push them away. And that's your truth. And it's like, well, you're like Sag. I don't know, Sag, I think somebody did that to you. But it's okay to feel unclear or even confused about what's happening in your life or within you at this time. Because it's like, because you're going through a soul growth and things will become clear in time. But for right now, in the meantime, however, you got to let the process, you got to trust the process. Fear can make us try to force something that isn't quite ready yet. Boom. That's what it is. Fear with the Eight of Swords. That's why the Eight of Swords is here. And the Eight of Cups is like, I don't know where I'm going, but I feel like I'm going the right way and the wrong way at the same time. If that makes any sense. I'm so stressed right now. I'm just like, I don't want to be bewildered like that, you know, trying to think straight. And this is like inadequacies are lethargic. Like, it's too much. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, don't try to impose a meaning. Just take action or understand it all prematurely. Don't try to do that. Don't think too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's time for you to act, you'll know it. It's okay to relax and trust the moment of clarity. It'll come when the time is right. Okay, so Sag, you're picking up on somebody's Eight of Swords energy because the truth has been revealed. Like, your person's reaction to you is making other people realize the truth, what they've been hiding. They didn't want to say that at first. You dig what I'm saying? And now they're freaked out. It's like, this motherfucker is going to go do his or her own thing. You see how they walking away? Fuck that. Like, with strength, it's like you're called to rely on your religion. Somebody's trying to talk religion to this person, they not trying to hear none of that. Like, they going off, okay? And when I flip the deck to shuffle more cards, you got 3 cups. Now pay attention to the illustrations. You see the 3 cups? Networking with the wrong motherfuckers. This don't always have to be people you can date. These are friends and family, is what I feel like this is. With the 3 of Cups, it's friends and family as well. And then on the other side of it, you got 5 cups. Now you see how 3 of those cups is poured out. This motherfucker snapped about these 2 cups. This tribe of kindred. We're going to call these 2 cups right here at the top. See where I'm pointing? Tribe of kindred. You dig? And let's put it together. 3 and 5 is 8. Is these 8 cups. See her? Where's she going? Where the fuck she going? Behind some shit. I trusted y'all. Friends and family. This is long-term, long-standing ties. This is family and friends now. People you value their opinion. Like, everybody got something different to offer in their cup. You see that? Everybody's hands look different. Everybody has different cultural beliefs, different morals, ethics, and beliefs. And they all brought something, some mass to the conglomerate. And he's like, nah, bruh, it doesn't apply to the situation. Look how he poured it out. He's mad. And what was under that 5 of Cups is those 3 swords. Like, now you realize y'all full of shit. Those three cups, what was presented as those 3 cups is these 3 swords in his chest. They weren't for you. They were doing what was convenient for them. They were opportunists. You take each individual sword, that's an Ace of Swords. That's an opportunity to do something. You see what I'm saying? And look what they all did. Look where all them 3 swords ended up. If y'all were so right, why am I in 5 of Cups energy? Well, it's only a 5, and a 5 could be changed. How are you going to change it? When does it feel like this? That's why those 3 cups are poured over. Because that's what the truth behind it, that with that 7 of Swords in reverse, is exposure. Something got revealed. What the shit? That's fucked up. Okay? And what was under that 3 of Cups? The 6 of Wands. It was a victory. You're played. You're played. Okay, that was a victory, and and 6 of Wands is public recognition. So everybody see it. Everybody knows. Everybody looking. Okay, and what's under that 3 of Cups? The Empress. And what was under that under the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. Now let's talk about it. With the Empress and the 3 of Pentacles. Because no matter what I thought I was doing, this person left. Okay? They left. And then somebody thinks you're never coming back. They're having a bad case of separation anxiety. And I don't wish bad on anybody, but they're having a bad case of separation anxiety. The Empress and the 3 of Pentacles. Let's sit on this for a second. Now that you realize this person feel like that, because you could be feeling anxious. You have worry. That's worried. With the 8 of Swords, that's Gemini energy. Just constantly worried, over analytical, and going over every little detail with a fine tooth comb. Okay? This is your person and you. And this is the pipe dream. Sorry, with the 7 of Wands. That person blocked you to have, 4 women performing a sexual act on this man, an orgy. Okay? You left that for that. That's what you did. Okay? You cover her ass, but for the most part, you see how they all doing, he laying on the bed, on a hospital bed. Everybody thought they had the remedy to take care of him. You just need some good pussy. You just need to be fucked. You just need your dick sucked. You just need to just be free and have fun. You don't need to be tied down right now. That Empress is his kingdom spouse on one hand. That Empress is you, Sagittarius. As you are receiving a victory and you are networking and you're happy and you're moving forward in quest of your soul tribe. So maybe this particular kindred spirit that's supposed your soul, I think it's the other half of your soul, honestly. And the timing is not right for y'all. So y'all went into separation. Boom. This puts you facing your north node and moving forward with what you're led to do, what your business is leading you to do, and what your spiritual guidance, like what the Most High is telling you to do, is there are other members of your soul tribe that you're about to meet with the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Empress. Your public recognition is connecting you with people. There are people that love you and care about what you have to say and what you have to offer. Meanwhile, this Five of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is collaboration. I hung with the wrong people for so long, I didn't realize it was a bad choice. Like, these Three Cups are upside down. Because, as it turns out, it's Three Swords in my heart. This is the reason why I have hypertension, is because of y'all. Because I worked with y'all. I made an investment with y'all, with these Pentacles. Again, with these opportunities, which means these Three of Pentacles, Three Swords for your person, Three Pentacles for them. They got something out of it. They got what it was an opportunity for them with the Ace of Swords, the clarity. I can manipulate this person. I can mind screw this person to getting what I want. And each unique person, or if it's just one person, I think it's three, it's family and friends. So everybody, or a few people, was in on it. And they all got a pentacle out of it in exchange for his Three Swords. When it looked like Three Cups, it looked like everything was bubbly. It looked like they cared. It looked like, it was a victory. Somebody's publicly humiliated because that's friends and family. So they feel publicly humiliated because the people they're supposed to have their back the most did that to them. Because they were afraid that your person wouldn't need them anymore. But he never did. Or she never did. You see what I'm saying? They were always taking advantage of you or your person. And then what's under that Five of Cups is the Star. It's like, I love her. Or I love him. Well, now that you know that, and underneath the Empress and the Three of Cups over here was the Six of Pentacles. That's receiving. This is community. This is like feeding into the community. Acts of good deeds. Feeding into the community just like you feed into your family. It's the Six of Pentacles because you have the Empress. It's somebody who's in a leadership position, who's taking charge. Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Six Pentacles. So something's working out for somebody while somebody is in excruciating pain and they need healing. They need their temperance. Where's that temperance card? What did I just do with it? Here. They could really use your healing. But it's something about you. All is not lost. They have a way to get to you. You haven't exactly blocked them out. But this is the Star. That's optimism. That's humanity. That's innovative. You dig? People are watching you. The same people that crossed them up, that double cross them. You know how you get tripped up playing basketball when somebody cross you real hard? Like how they like going gusto. They kind of like do all this fancy shit with the basketball and they cross you. And you played in front of everybody. That's how they feel. They feel goofy. They feel goofy. Like, this person is going back now. Like, it started with this one bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the fuck made me go after her, but I know what was it? It was her needs, her daddy issues. This is somebody who's young, emotionally immature with the Page of Cups. It's somebody who think they know what they're talking about, but they play grown, but they look grown, but as soon as they open their mouth, You know they're not grown. They don't know what they're talking about. They still wet behind the ears. With the, oh, you get that expression from your parents. You're still wet behind the ears. You're still naive. You don't know enough about life. That's what that means. Somebody playing daddy. It's playing like your person is their daddy or something like that. Wow. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles on this side. You created a bigger opportunity. Your pentacle is way bigger than these three little ones. So to your person, this was an opportunity. This was you, the big pentacle. And they was taking like you know how they skim off a person who has a big business and people skim off the top. They take little bits that add up to be a lot after a while from this big pentacle they was taking. That's fucked up. And manipulated your person with the Magician. All right, let's clean all that up. You ain't fucking with me back then, but how about now? It's like somebody who slept on you. This gives me the energy that someone slept on you. They thought living a particular lifestyle was more player, was more protective, and more conducive to what they couldn't afford to want to invest in, which is their emotional well-being. That was farce. F-A-R-C-E. The High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Clarify about this. The overall energy is the Six of Wands. I mean, the energy on the bottom. The bottom card is Six of Wands. You got the High Priestess. You're starting off very strong. High Priestess, very, very much like they spend a lot of time alone. I want to see if your counterpart comes out. Okay? See if the priest come out. Or the Hierophant. Because that's a counterpart. Somebody is called to go big or go home. Three of Wands. Patience. You kind of foresaw. It's like you had an intuition that something was going to play out a certain way. Or once it played out, you're now receiving This is how you know what's going on. The Hangman wanted to fall out. But if you notice, it says meditation. See how she's in a meditative state? Not like high, like under the influence or nothing like that. She's in a meditative state. She's listening. She's getting her downloads. Okay? She's preserved. She's keeping to herself. This is like, with the Three of Wands, she's patient. But even the Wands is like on water. You know? She's following her heart. Her heart's desire. Tribe of the Kindred. You have a bright destiny ahead of you. Especially with the Three of Wands being here. And it's leading to a lot of notoriety and fame. Public recognition. You have public recognition on your side. Really, because I'm not saying you're perfect, like you do everything right. But what's perfect about this is that you learn from your mistakes in a timely fashion so you could keep moving forward. That's what I'm getting. Oh, okay. So these flipped over. And that's your Queen of Cups. And your Knight of Cups. I feel like this is a person who will once in a while reach out. Hey, you just crossed my mind. I hope all is well. And what's on the bottom? 10 Cups. 10 Cups. And the Ace of Wands. So we're getting to that. It's something you want to take. Somebody wants to take it real slow with you. And build with you. I hear DJ from Stomp the Yard. I owe all of y'all an apology. I just want to be a part of the team. I owe you an apology. I just want to be with you. Because now you got the 10 of Swords on his side and you got 10 Cups. But you see this? The three people. This is time and time again. People have, scored. They struck gold at your person's expense, man or woman. Each of these unique women, serve the purpose in receiving emotional fulfillment at the expense of your person. Like, it's unrealistic, like bright light, like they see rainbows, stars and shit. Like, it's unrealistic what they were shooting for, but their femininity with cups, that's emotions. And these are women. These are like mermaids. So they come with that enchantment. And that's femininity. That draws the sailors in. It draws people in. It draws your person in every time. He doesn't have strong boundaries. At once upon a time, Sag, you didn't have those strong boundaries neither. You just want to help people. You just want to be there for people. And he's learning now that Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is like business opportunity, spiritual opportunity, passion. If I get that opportunity, I'm going to have to get another opportunity with this person. Like, this is one person who fulfills everything that I got. You break down 10 cups with 3 people, that's 3 cups with a remainder of 1. Okay? So networking with these people benefited them more than it benefited your person. And some are same-sexed. With the rainbow, no disrespect, I just see that. I was intuitively led to say that. It applies to people who are same-sex too. Doesn't matter. I don't judge. That one big-ass cup stick out from the rest. And with the 6 of Wands here, 6 wands behind you. And this one got a particular like ring or something on it on that wand. I noticed that. Like, you survived a lot of conflict with the 1 wand. I feel like that 1 wand is the helping hand of God. Just like that cup. They represent the same thing. They represent support. As long as you got your best foot forward, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You can survive conflict. You can survive other people who are happy to mess up opportunities for you. So 9 cups is selfish energy too. You take that 1 cup, that's you. That 6 of Wands, that would be you. You would be the victory. And that's where that aura is behind that 1 big cup. You notice the other cups are surrounding it. That 1 big cup got the aura behind it, and that's you. Bright lights, big city energy. And that 1 wand represents that opportunity. You are that opportunity for somebody. And if they had a chance to do it again, they would take their time with you with the Knights of Pentacles. They would really build something solid with you. Like, they would do it right this time. Like, no messing around. Because now they're like trapped in the hell of their own making with the 10 of Swords. Alright. Well, that's it then. Shit. Because you moved away. Like, you kept going. This gives me Noah's Ark energy with all the animals on it, but it's the Chariot. Freedom. You freed yourself. You are the declaration of freedom. Okay? Sagittarius are very independent people. They value their freedom. So that makes sense why that card was flipped over. And we're going to put it right here. Your freedom, you struck big just in your own pursuit of happiness. Okay? And you have the awakening on the bottom. Judgment. You use discernment. I make better, wiser choices with who I want to call my friends now. Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups is here. That's twice now we saw that Queen of Cups. You ain't have to change. You ain't have to switch up. You never switched up. You still the same sweet heart, motherly, loving, unconditional, endless emotional support. Somebody's realizing that it wasn't even about you. That was my shit. I was suppressing a lot of stuff. And it's like nobody really cared about me enough to really tell the truth and stand 10 toes in it. And it doesn't have to be an ugly thing because this person stood 10 toes in their truth. I don't have to be upset about that. That ain't nothing but the truth hurting if I'm going to be upset with Sag because they're a Queen of Cups. They're just a beautiful spirit. And they just like to help. They're just showing up. That's my insecurities. Somebody realized you were the ticket out of mental imprisonment and you were the freedom. Like, you were their ticket out you were their opportunity to be free. One on the High Priestess, please. The King of Cups. And the overall energy on the bottom is the 5 of Cups. 5 cups. So that's this person's emotions. That 5 of Cups is coming up again. Sadness. I let these people jab at you, and they wanted to make you feel sad, Sagittarius. Nobody, honestly, nobody wants to admit that. Like, that's hurtful to want to make somebody feel sad. Like, what does that say about my character to sit around people who did things purposely to make you feel sad? Excuse me. One on the Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't want to be tipsy-topsy or in turbulence. One day is good, the next week is not. Okay, the Five of Swords wanted to flip over, and that's going over the Hangman. Okay, Four of Cups wanted to flip over, that's going over the Queen of Cups. Somebody is like determined to get to you, and they feeling they in these shitty-ass energies. There was an argument. Somebody's reflecting on an argument or a disagreement y'all had. Choice words. Okay. The King of Swords want to flip over. The Knight of Cups. And that's going over the Knight of Cups. Alright. For the Six of Wands. Somebody looks sad. Obviously somebody feels some type of way that you're not around. You're not having a good, they're not good at all. A hop, skip, and 2 weeks away is what I heard. That's from Sex and the City when Harry broke up with Charlotte for 2 weeks before he actually proposed to her because they had an argument because she was ungrateful. Somebody needs to come down off their high horse. Somebody needs to be humble and apologize because they were miserable without each other. I'm getting that for y'all. Tribe of a Kindred, right destiny. Like, there's a lot of hope in the future for you guys if you guys can really, like, take accountability and just pull it together, learn how to work together, not against each other. Move closer through conflict and not separate through conflict. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups, King of Wands, Death of Transformation, the Magician, and the World card. A surrounding energy, the World card and the Moon behind these Three of Cups. Somebody calm their temper down with the Nine of Wands. And the upright, that's a good fight. And the bottom, that's like defenseless. I'm defenseless. I'm defenseless without you. All you was trying to do is help. Look, the Lovers is peeking out. It's peeking out. I'll keep it. And the evolution. As I watched your evolution very closely. Somebody wants to find a way back to you, even if they have to sneak to you. Somebody can't keep you two apart, and they try to. Somebody paid some good money for that too, and it didn't work. It was going to end up not working. The Six of Wands, notoriety, Queen of Pentacles. Like, it's public knowledge that whatever crookeds, whatever somebody thought they can say or set ill intentions with the Five of Swords is over top of the Hangman. You already got the premonition that this was going on, and you as in a King of Cups, like your person, you mirror. I feel like you embody a great deal of emotional intelligence about this whole ordeal. Like, the way you handled it was top notch. It earned you respect. When you see the Queen of Pentacles over top of the Six of Wands, it's public knowledge that you're a solid person. You're a pretty stand-up person. You don't freak out. You didn't flip. You didn't get vengeful. You didn't say nothing back. But what I recognize is with the Three of Wands, like, it was a lot of, like, imbalances, discombobulated. Things, like, attempted to keep unraveling around you, and you have the gift of patience. It showed you that through that process, you have the gift of patience. And then, and you reflect on that with the Hangman. The Five of Swords, everybody who would speak against you or spit on your name, drag your name through the mud, try to drag a character through the mud. Five of Swords is defeat. Someone thought somebody did the most. Ironing you, like the curse of the tongue is the Five of the Swords. It's like somebody who can say something negative and bring it into fruition. Like, be careful what you say because you just might get it. And you're picking up on somebody's disappointment, emotional disappointment with the Queen of Cups. And you also feel a little disappointed yourself because you look at your person as a Queen of Cups, somebody who's nurturing, and at one time they received you well, and now they don't, or they feel like they can't. I don't think they changed their attitude. I'm sorry, I don't think they changed how they feel about you. Their attitude is a little different because there was a disagreement. You probably tried to reach out, like I said, with the Knight of Cups. But this person is logical, making a head over heart decision and not receptive. They're actually taking action against what you're doing. Why? Because the Queen of Cups is also on top of the Ten of Cups. It hasn't come into fruition yet for this King of Swords, or this person who wants to embody the King of Swords. It hasn't come into fruition yet that just because everybody else see it doesn't mean I'm not ready to give in by default. I'm not ready to show up for you like that. It's just the truth. I'm not ready to show up. You see all these things about me. How do I know you're not projecting that onto me? How do I know you're not patronizing me? Because remember, they was in the Eight of Swords. And then the Four of Cups is like, you really love me. You're on some Queen of Cups shit with me. And I'm not sure I believe you. I'm not sure about you. I just don't know about you. And it's all projection. The Ace of Wands is the King of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Wands. Like, there's somebody better for you. And the Death of Transformation with the Knight of Pentacles. The Death of Transformation is a transformation. It doesn't always mean an ending. It's a transformation. I can honestly say I'm not the same. This person is honestly not the same anymore without you. I mean, since meeting you is how I mean it. Because you have the evolution and the Lovers. This person ran away from you with the Chariot and the Magician because they were afraid of their own talent and abilities. You showed them the same things you are in a wow factor about me with the Six of Wands and Queen of Pentacles. You are the same. You embody the same thing. But you, likewise, you moved forward. It's like, why did I get married? Remember the second one where Janet Jackson announced her divorce? And the story that Cicely Tyson was saying about her husband is like, he went off. Like, we knew we loved each other. We knew we were right for each other. But he went off to the military and married somebody else. And Jill Scott asked her, she was like, so you waited? She was like, I absolutely did not. I went and married somebody else too. And he was making fun of her first husband. Like, the man was so old, his social security number was 3. But after a while, her husband died. And then she got word that the person he went off and married against her, the woman he chose over her, got sick or something. They had children together and everything. And she got sick or something. And she showed up for him to help him take care of his children. It's like the whole experience came full circle. And that's how they realized it was true love. That passion for you is not dead with that King of Wands and that Ace of Wands. But this person is severely bruised, saddened, bewildered, lethargic, however you want to put it. With the World card here, that's some more public recognition. Like, the Moon is like, I may be a little jealous of you with that Five of Swords, and you're reflecting that. Like, that person, you might be picking up on his energy. It could be him that could have said something against you that you might not have witnessed it, but it would have caused a separation anyway if you did, because you just don't speak to me like that. That's out of the norm. I'm not going to take that disrespect. Like, that's no reason to speak to nobody like that. Or this is just feelings. It's something that he embodies with the King of Swords. It's something he knows all too well. It's like this person is well off on their own. They could be a little high maintenance. This person could be making all kinds of excuses and making assumptions against your character, like this person's high maintenance. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, is like they play it off like this person wants the finer things in life over me. But real actuality, the finer things you want in life over him is, yeah, you're attractive as a King of Wands, but it's your spirit I'm attracted to, just like it's my spirit you're attracted to, and I deserve for you to treat me in respect, in the same regard that I hold you. And I know you hold me to that regard, but at the same time, I know you hold a lot of bullshit. You keep a lot of bullshit going in your own personal space, and that threatens me. It's an enemy to my progress, because as long as I'm attached to you, whatever bullshit is attached to you is going to affect me and my business, and that's not really fair to me. So you could have made a decision to move away, and this person could have felt like that wasn't a cool thing for you to do that to me. That wasn't your opportunity to take from me. If it came from God, you're supposed to stick in there, just like I'm supposed to stick in there. But the problem I have with you is you don't show up in the same light that I do, because you're too attached. You have too many attachments that pull you back and forth, that sway you back and forth with the Two of Pentacles. And I'm supposed to be patient through all of that, and I could be patient through all of that. I could be very loving and kind, but with a long-handed spoon, because as I said, I'm worth a fortune. And you could have put up a good fight about it until you had no more fight left. But the people you networked with that Three of Cups, those 3 cups, cost you everything. It damn near cost you your life, because that's how devastated you was based off of how you was treated. And with the Moon here, you hide, like your true feelings is sadness and grief. You have a lot to grieve about, and I feel like I owe you that space and that respect to let you grieve through everything that you just don't want to deal with. You're using these friends, these fake friends, because they're only there, they're there strategically because you want to be complacent and stubborn. But something about them meeting you, Sag, with the death, the transformation over the Knight of Pentacles, all that stubbornness is out. They can't do that no more, or at least they know they can't do that to you. But in the same breath, you didn't walk away defeated. You walked away knowing that my influence is going to help you. At least in some way, it's not a total loss. I can still pray for you. And that changed the whole narrative. It kind of made him stand back on his heels. It's like, look how he's looking at her now. Like, you offer a lot. It takes 3 people. It's taking all these different friends, all these different cups to match your 1 cup. Your 1 cup. And you're tired of enforcing the facts of the matter. He knows the fact of the matter. He knows that. But what he's willing to do is a different story. That's beside the fucking point. Like, it is what it is. And it got to a point where you have to use discernment and just say, I have other tribe members. I have other stuff I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to stop. Okay? Just because you stopping. Just because you just want to stop. I feel like you're challenging me by standing still to see if I'm going to stand still with you. And that's supposed to be some misplaced sense of loyalty. When in actuality, you keep on going, it's pulling his energy. He's not going to be able to be without you. Like that energy pull, he's going to find your ass. He's going to be drawn right back to you with the evolution and the Lovers. So Sag, you picking up on the effects, you feel some type of way, just like this person feels some type of way. And this King of Swords, can I say something else on this King of Swords? I'm not all the way, I feel like I should say more about that. Knight of Cups again. So it's like, that is all you're supposed to say. So it's the King of Swords is already clarifying the Knight of Cups. And then the Knight of Cups came out again. So it is what it is. The King of Swords is somebody who deals with the facts. When he's able to get honest with how he really feels with the Knight of Cups, it could be a seducer on one hand, but it's also somebody who's real charming, who really has their way with words, but you have a way with their heart, is what he's trying to say. It's like, yeah, I'm the King of Swords. It's like I'm mature and being a head over heart. This, what's the word? Decipher? I decipher through things using logic, having to be in charge, having to be wise for everybody and make smart decisions for everybody. But this Knight of Cups energy is like you melt this person's chest. You melted. You opened his heart. It's open. His nose is open with the Knight of Cups. But you also have the King of Cups on top of the High Priestess. You know how this person feel about you, and it's gonna. The King and Queen of Cups is out here. How he feel and what he does. Okay, there's one to flip over. 10 Wands. So you could get, even if you don't talk to him, you get telepathic messages. That 10 of Wands is like, I got way too many responsibilities. All the while his feelings is maturing day by day, every minute of the hour with the King of Cups. You know that as a High Priestess. As a High Priestess, yes. You got a lot of intuitive energy on this board. Like you're very intuitive with each other. Give me another one. Oh, wait, on the bottom is the Nine of Swords. It's got to a point where this is so overwhelming that the person just relapsed. Like relapsed, like just dropped all the wands. Unfortunately, his way with you or how he feels about you dropped with it, because him as a person is like, you're still human at the end of the day. You have to pour love back into yourself too, instead of just showing up for everybody. And you got the short end of the stick with that, but it's not intentional for you to feel like you got the short end of the stick. It's just life happening, and he had to, all the wands, it's just, they just fell. It ain't even that he dropped them willingly. He dropped them because he just couldn't do this shit no more. He just couldn't. I love everybody. I'm fair. I'm reasonable with everybody. You put that together, that's what it say. And it's like, it's not enough. It's not enough. You feel all of that from this person. But at the same time, you can't help somebody who's not ready to receive. It's not for you to help them. It's for you to show up in support, empathy, and compassion, and you're doing that. Give me one for the King of Wands. On the Ace of Wands. Oh, the Star. I'm banking on you to be optimistic and hopeful and healing. Like I'm banking on you to keep all that together. But you could do it too. Like I look to you for those things. He knows you. He sees your qualities. And nobody's dumb. We got a couple kings on this board. King of Wands, King of Cups, and King of Swords. This person's a healer too, with the Star and the King of Wands. Okay. And there you go. The Three of Wands is going on top of the Star. Patient. So there's a lot of confusion. The author of confusion is here with meditation and the Five of Swords. So somebody could be trying to play in your energy or play on your psyche, or just choice words to cause confusion. Or the devil is just whispering in your ear. When you look at the meditation and the Five of Swords, the devil is the author of confusion. He's trying to mess up a good thing, or feel like you feel defeated, like he messed up a good thing. It don't have to be like that. Because clearly you got patience on both sides. Three of Wands, Star, and the King of Wands. I do need you to be patient for me. He needs to be patient through you leaving, going your own separate way, or needing to travel a different way. He needs to be patient. Both of you needs to be patient in knowing that you could have made wiser decisions, and this is how you're going to be learning your lesson. It's going to bring you to each other full circle. Tribe of a kindred. Anyone on the Two of Cups? I don't have no fight in me left. I got that with the Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. Like, let me be just to myself. She said, whatever words of encouragement you gave this person, he's going to give it a try. Now that you're absent, you can't lean on that. He can still lean on what you said, but he don't. Oh, okay. All these cards want to flip over. 10 Cups and the Empress. A juggling act of trying to be there for family, try to be a good partner, try to be shrewd in business, and then there's you. See how much bigger you are. This is a picture where there's children, but what I get from that is people, grown people in their second childhood, and he's doing all this stuff to make them happy, song and a dance to make them happy. He's presenting himself that way, like, this is what I come to the table with, and this is you, the Empress. Like, you don't need all that to be with me. You don't need all that to stand strong with me. Patience, and that's all going over the Three of Wands. So yeah, he's real mature in his passion. Like, his passion for you is growing by the days with the King of Wands. His empathy and compassion is growing by the days with the King of Cups, and his knowledge is growing by the days of how important it is to operate from your heart space. It's just as important to do that as it is to make logical decisions. And this is how he's going to come to be fair, reasonable, and just with himself, and stop and cut out a lot of this monkey business. I hear it like that, monkey business. That's a lot of bullshit for somebody who's constantly the mature one, constantly the leader, constantly the thinker, constantly the doer, the one who's taking action. King of Wands, the thinker, the King of Wands, King of Swords, the person who's holding everybody's feelings together with his own ways of doing things, like his empathy, his compassion, like everything's coming from him, you know, to make these are not actual children. These are grown people in their second childhood. And you see all of that as the High Priestess and the Empress. That's somebody who's just as strong as him, but I feel like you used to be that way and you learned your lesson. You did. You learned your lesson. Somebody wears very nice makeup. I see that on her face. Like, she wears very natural looking makeup. It doesn't look like this person has makeup on their face. This person's going to love that about you, even if they're not a fan of that kind of stuff. Meaning, this could be somebody who's very down to earth. With the King of Cups, is somebody who's not really a fan. You don't have to do the theatrics with this person. You can just be yourself. This person will love you anyway, will love you more, just being yourself. Is there anything else? Beautifully put, eccentric RockStar'Seed. I feel like this is like a lot of distress on this board that is not necessary. It's just the devil being busy, and everybody should beef up on their prayers and just be patient. Because Three of Wands is here twice on both of your part. Be patient. So when you don't know what to do, do nothing. Okay? Do nothing. You don't have to be disappointed. You don't have to feel like somebody robbed you or stole something from you or took what was yours. Okay? So now that's it. Everybody, whether you don't have to be emotionally disappointed, you don't have no fight. It's not your fight. Let God do his work. I think the Empress showing up is somebody who's wise enough to let God do his work. And the man is going to follow. Because the king, if it's still showing up as a king, he's still taking action. He's still not surrendering just yet. If it's a woman, she's still not surrendering. She's still taking action. You don't have to do that. Be patient. That's what I'm getting out of all of this. And on the bottom, the Hierophant. There go your counterpart right there. He's coming. He's going from the Five of Cups to the Hierophant. And what's under that? The Ace of Wands is there twice. So he's coming because he knows better. I've been through this before. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. That's going in a separate direction. 10 Pentacles. It's going in a different direction than what he knows life to be. Using his discernment. Now that Judgment card is here twice. Knight of Swords with all due common sense. I'm not naive like that no more. But the Hangman is also in reverse on the bottom of that. With the Knight of Wands. The Hangman in reverse is like, I'm not being stubborn no more. Okay? I promise. I'm going to deal with my issues in a healthier fashion. Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck, is impulsive. And then you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. That's unblock me. Put your guard down. His guard is down because he broke up with you. It's not, you don't feel like there's a friendship with the Two of Cups in reverse. There's been a Tower. Okay? That's God stepping in. It's like, let me pull your coat about some things. With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? You threw away something very valuable. Or feel like something was stolen from you that's very valuable. And there was and that's karma. That's karma. Somebody has to deal with karma. That's why everybody is being patient. Because everybody's learning their lesson right now. In some way or another. No more sadness. Sag, I hope it makes sense. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.